Mick, obviously a disappointing finish for the side. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, we'll get caught up a bit on the result, but at the end of the day, we've got to have a bit of foresight and understand that probably across the 3 weeks of the JLT, we've probably had 10 really pleasing quarters to 2 really disappointing quarters. And yeah, I think having that, it's not an ideal timing to have that really poor quarter, but you've got to acknowledge it was against the best as well, and we more than held our own for probably three quarters of the game. So we'll have a good look at it, and it'll give us some good things to come out of it and moving into the real season. So yeah, I think the mentality of the group, I know the mentality of the group is really not to get caught up on it too much, understand what we did really well, and just learn a little bit from that last quarter, a bit about the game situation and taking control of the game when we're in control of it.
The boys were visibly flat though when they came into the rooms afterwards and disappointed at the result. It's probably a positive thing that they are actually hurting after that.
Yeah, it's been a big mentality of the pre-season. It's been we want to learn to win. We want to build a winning culture, and the Essendon game could have gone either way again, and we stuck to our guns and ground out a result against a really good outfit with a few out as well. But yeah, not to get the win tonight. We're disappointed, yeah, and that you would have seen the visible deflation of the group coming off. But we've got to bounce back pretty quickly because coming out of the game is 3 really good quarters. Our offence is at a really strong level, and our availability is, from my understanding, as good as it's been probably in the club's history.
Talk us through that first half. It was unbelievable sort of to watch 10 goals to 1 at one stage. What was going right? What do you put that down to? Like the ball movement, the confidence that was oozing from the group was tremendous.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of symmetry of getting the group together and having Gary out there for the first time tonight, Jared Lyons. So just to have probably our best complement together, working together. We've been training together obviously a lot over the last 2 or 3 months, but to get out there in a competitive game and put together what we wanted to, how we wanted to play, was really, really pleasing. But it counts for nothing going into round 1 if we don't deliver then.
What was it like playing alongside Gaz for the first time? What did he bring and what did you notice from him?
I think I've played with him for about 1 game now, and I learnt a sidestep off him just in that game. First time I reckon I've ever sidestepped someone was tonight. And so I just took a few pointers off Gaz throughout the first half and managed to do one myself. But he's obviously a superstar of the game. We saw him spend a lot more time forward tonight than we probably have for a long time. And that's another thing we've got to gel a bit as a group. We've got probably 7 or 8 really genuine midfielders, so a few boys are going to have to spend some time forward, and I think that works really well for the majority of the night. But I think it can only get better as we play more together, train more together, and get to know each other's games a bit better.
How good is Tom Lynch? He was unstoppable there in the first half, 5 goals, and obviously unselfish as well. He lowered his eyes and found you in the middle for that easy goal. How good is he? We've played with the likes of Pavlich, those sort of guys.
Oh, the ilk he's already held in across the competition for such a young forward. The hardest position to play in the game, and it's one of those positions that you're going to have days where you're just going horribly. You've got to keep your head up, and today was probably the opposite for Tom. But credit to him, he came obviously joint captains with Maisie, and they were really deflated with the way we finished. So they're not resting on their laurels of playing quite well and not getting a result. So that's I'm nothing but impressed with him as a player, but also as a leader.
It's probably a little bit too early to tell, but just finally, what is the focus heading into round 1? Is it just trying to put together 4 consistent quarters? It's
just keep developing our game plan, and I think evidently we can't have patches in the game where we leak probably 10 goals in the last quarter. It's if you do that in any game across the AFL season, you're going to get nutted. So it's happened now, and it's not going to happen again.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Kieran. Cheers.